Right, let's talk about a slightly contentious topic. On Go Live on Saturday, I touched on my own position on the ethics of breaking NDAs and of people facilitating those breaches for their own personal gain. That's the source of most of the leaks that you see in the gaming space. So people sign non-disclosure agreements, which are a moral promise and a contractual obligation to keep what they see and hear a secret. They sign those so that they can see, hear, and work on really cool secret stuff that a company doesn't want the world to know about yet. NDAs are normal practice across all kinds of industries. We actually use them at Gameondaily to safeguard the ridiculously cool plans that we have for the future. We couldn't share those plans with our partners without that assurance in place. NDAs are often in place to protect valuable ideas from being stolen and shared with competitors, but the gaming industry also has legions of hyper-enthusiasts desperately craving the latest news and insights, which means that the secrets hidden away by NDAs have some additional value, the allure of clout on the internet. Clout may sound hollow and superficial, but attention and engagement are key to success in content creation, so it is a very real prize. Of course, when someone has signed a legally binding contract, often with very specific punitive consequences, they can't very easily spill the beans themselves, or they may have to face the consequences of their own actions. And that's where the proxy insiders come in. Middlemen willing and eager to share these secrets on behalf of the person that's breaking the NDA, shielding them from those consequences, facilitating the breaches so that they can revel and prosper in all of the attention whilst facing no consequences themselves because they're not the ones that signed anything. My stance is fairly uncompromising, so much so that I may have ruined Tom Henderson's peaceful bath with a fairly scathing comment on Go Live.
Wow. What lack of ethics? In what sense?
Like, you know that this information about this device has come out through somebody breaking an NDA and they're acting as a foil to do it for their own personal gain. And to me, no time for that. That's beyond a gaming podcast though. Like, I don't think that anybody has any value if they have no integrity, and I don't believe that these people have any. So
saying they're hiding behind someone who's broken an NDA?
No, they're not hiding. Right. So their way of doing it is they obviously don't sign any NDAs themselves, but they let other people break their NDAs, which is obviously the people that are breaking NDAs, those are categorically like, that's not an ethical decision. Nobody disputes that. The people that are enabling that for their own personal gain are not much better. So no, I'm not a fan of any of that.
Yeah, Tom Henderson has a plug pretty much.
Oh shit! I do Tom Henderson is in the chat.
I'm not even sorry about that. I'm too tall to enjoy a relaxing bath, so nobody else should be allowed to either.
I just want to get clean.
But more seriously, I do still stand by what I said. I do, though, think that there's a lot of room for discussion, and I really want to hear what all of you think. What you personally, what you think about the whole situation. Is this just what journalism is? Doing whatever it takes to get the story to the people? The story being hard-hitting stuff like unannounced product information. Does the industry bring this whole situation onto itself by being unnecessarily secretive? Am I missing some crucial piece of the puzzle that would make the whole picture look generally less sleazy? Are the people that do adhere to NDAs even worth listening to? Or are they reduced to being mouthpieces for corporations, extensions of marketing departments, paid for with good relationships and access and free stuff? Follow that line of thinking through and we land on the flip side of the coin. We've all seen it, we've all sensed it, from small content creators right up to the big publications pandering to the whims of the industry that they rely on for content, being forcefully positive and overly enthusiastic to grease the wheels of their own ambitions or reap the immediate benefit of free stuff. The shills, the sellouts, people whose words carry no weight with me. The reality is that the journey for a content creator is much the same as all the other journeys that people take through life, really. There are various dodgy ways to get ahead, and very rarely is there any reward for ignoring those. Very rarely does integrity win any game. So my final questions that I'd really love for you to comment on: who are the content creators that do walk that line and deserve some massive respect? And if you are a content creator yourself, how do you feel about my sanctimonious bullcrap? Thanks for watching.